So the storm is moving northward at a speed of 7 miles per hour, getting closer to the Carolinas. And if we take a look at the satellite and radar, we're seeing that the storms and the heavy rain is starting to organize within the northeastern quadrant of the center of the storm. And we're also seeing that the outer bands is producing some rainfall for Myrtle Beach. We're also seeing some intermittent rain for Charleston and Savannah. But that clump is just getting closer to areas such as Wilmington and Myrtle Beach. But for central Georgia, still mainly dry. The most we've seen has been these isolated showers for our southeastern counties. Now looking at the track by the National Hurricane Center, it's still expected to move northward, making landfall in the northern coast of South Carolina as a tropical storm, potentially by early tomorrow morning. Then it will weaken tremendously as it moves inland, and it will turn into a remnant low. So it'll have winds less than 39 miles per hour. Looking at the spaghetti models by the GFS, the confidence is high that it'll go through the coastal Carolinas. One model is saying that it'll go a little bit more towards the west, but I'd consider that an outlier. Still, the consensus is potentially the northern part of South Carolina. That's where it's likely to make a landfall, especially by tomorrow early morning. So the places under a tropical storm warning: the northern coast of South Carolina and the southern coast of North Carolina. So the National Hurricane Center is expecting winds of up to 39 to 73 miles per hour for the areas shaded in red. And then for the coast as south as Charleston, the area shaded in yellow, that means that tropical storm force conditions are possible, but not yet considered expected. Let's look at the future view, and it shows us that the storm will get closer and closer to making landfall in the next couple of hours. By 7 to 8 o'clock, that's when the heavy rain, the organized storms that we just showed you in the satellite and radar, that's when it will affect the southern coast of North Carolina and the northern coast of South Carolina. Now, with its slow movement, it could potentially cause flash flooding at that time, especially late at night with the heavy rain. We get into tomorrow early morning. That's when it makes landfall in the northern coast of South Carolina. Once it goes inland, it will start to lose steam as it's removed from its fuel, so the sea surface temperatures from the Atlantic, and it will weaken back into a classic low pressure system. For central Georgia, notice will stay mainly dry throughout tomorrow and for the start of the work week. So all in all, here are the headlines for Tropical Storm Chantal. Expected to have tropical storm conditions for the Carolinas later this evening and Sunday morning. The main threat is heavy rainfall, as it could produce some flash flooding along those coastal areas. But for the rest of the southeastern U.S. coast, so for the Georgia coast, surf and rip currents are possible for the next couple of days.